Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of our U-boat from La Rochelle. We are still working on the first operation in the campaign, Last Stand. Hi, Crazy DMND. How are you? So let's set our course to the sectors finally.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Right. So we are moving. Hopefully we'll end up in the sector today. Do the part there. And then return safely back to La Rochelle again. That's the goal of a mission today. Yesterday we did engage a convoy quite successfully, and since we already spent all the torpedoes, we returned to resupply, and we are finally, hopefully, going to reach the area, our destination for the mission. Convoy was something like, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of the distance, maybe less, to the sectors. But we decided to intervene because it was already accounted for the tonnage, for the overall objective, not just for the first objective. So we did engage them, and we almost finished the first mission. I mean the first level of the main objective. 50,000 tons. Yeah, I know 40 something, but we should do the first level definitely today, if we survive. And then we'll continue until we reach the last goal, which I think will be 250,000. But let's not go ahead of ourselves, and let's focus on what's currently on agenda. To get there, to sink something, to work on as many tons as possible. Return safely. That's the most important thing. So let's leave the port. Yeah, well, we will definitely come back alive. That's
Kurs
the
auf
aim.
diese Koordinaten setzen.
We have to. Otherwise this whole gameplay will finish. Alright, 5%. Wind speed 10 knots, so we will dive direct. And I will go for a periscope, because Anthony is quite tired. And I will try to become watch officer today. For a brief moment. 5 degrees, so it was somewhere there. Probably an aircraft, because I don't think there are any ships so close to the French coast. I mean enemy ships. So switch to the map view. We are still on the
Ich
periscope.
könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
So
Ich
now
könnte
we are,
etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
as I said, going to
Auf E-Motoren
work as a
wechseln.
watch officer. Let's open the snorkel.
Natürlich, Herr
Okay. No one there. That's
U-Boot.
55 Grad.
Alright, so there is an U-boat. Yeah, let's stop the direct order so he will be removed from the periscope. And let's surface.
Anblasen!
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Peilung 75 Grad.
Oh, set. Alright. Alright, so there was an
Wir
aircraft
wissen, wie es geht.
Let's
Drehen
go
wir
to
den Spieß gegen
15.
diese Jäger um.
without
Auf
snorkel.
Seerohrtiefe. Tauchen auf 20 Meter. Tauchen auf 15 Meter.
Damage control, command station, damage control.
Ja, Herr Kaloin, ich
Alright.
kümmere mich darum.
Should work.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Meter.
There are 2 points there. So there are probably 2 aircrafts. What did we learn? Signal 75 and then aircraft 70. Now we lost eyes because yeah, we dived. Close all the bulkheads. Alright.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 4, 6, 1, 8 Meter.
A lot of meters. A lot. Under us.
Aktuelle Tiefe 20 Meter.
Alright. Let's hope they will not attack us.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Verstanden, Kommandant.
15
This is the
Meter.
best what we can currently do. Like having 3 guys on a damage control and out on the command station. That's, I think, the best we can manage. So I will go to 12
Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
and I will sit on the observation attack periscope myself. And we'll try to figure out if we can see them somewhere. At 12
10
meters we
meter.
should be able to see, yeah, exactly.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Let's see if we can see.
$15 Meter.
Well, I'd say 197, so somewhere there. Yeah, now it's already 91, 88, okay, so it moves in front of us. And there is another one.
Kondensstreifen.
There is a
Peilung
further one.
35 Grad.
Alright, so this is going to be
10 Meter.
a bit dangerous. Let's go to 13.
Tauchen auf 15 Meter.
Can we still see something? No, it's yeah. So maybe they attack our friendly U-boat, not us. Maybe.
Kondensstreifen. Peilung 55 Grad.
Okay, not sure what to really do. But let's go to 100, 250.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
And full
Schneller,
speed.
schneller.
And I can technically not be on the periscope anymore.
Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als
It's not needed
erledigt, Herr Leun.
at 50 meters. Alright, we wish our friendly U-boat luck. We'll try to disappear.
Aktuelle Tiefe 30 Meter.
Yeah, that's all that I think we can do at the moment.
50 Meter.
Alarm beenden.
Alright. It's quite okay. Good information. But it's because we just do not see, not that we are
Benötige
safe.
Unterstützung. Folgen Sie mir.
Alright, let's continue.
Meter.
Okay, now we can go faster, so let's go to periscope depth.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Aktuelle Tiefe.
And let's ask Anton to
35
get
Meter.
there
Standseerohr besetzen.
on a periscope.
10 Meter. Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Do we see something?
Funktelegramm gesendet.
No. Alright, so let's do...
Es ist nicht mehr erforderlich,
Yeah,
die Schotten
I was thinking
geschlossen zu
whatever. I
halten.
wanted to open the bulkheads because it was just knowingly loud.
Lenzpumpe einschalten.
And snorkel.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
And we are on diesel, yes, so we will also
Dieselkompressor einschalten.
pump the air in.
Elektrokompressor einschalten.
Right. Let's first go with the decks of wash.
Vorfluten.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Elektrokompressor einschalten. Lenzpumpe einschalten.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Alright. And when we cross this line, we'll go fully. Yeah. Alright.
Messsignale geortet. Heilung
I was just
140
going to
Grad.
hit full speed time compression. Alright, so now it's a dark time. But we have them at 140, so let's
Vorfluten.
go to decks of wash. Can we stay on the bridge? Because the wind speed is 11 knots. I'm not sure. Why there was still a noise from the like bulkheads or hatches or something?
Ich vermisse meine Familie so sehr. Ich frage mich, was sie gerade tun.
Okay, so the hatch is closed. Yeah, we can't go up. It's too windy, so we have to surface
Auf
full,
Seerohrtiefe.
submerged fully. So we are going under again with the snorkel out.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
And maybe go to 6 meters because of the wind.
Tauchen auf 5 Meter.
5 Meter.
And unglitch the beeper, the buzzer. Okay, as expected, there are a lot of aircrafts already in the air. It's still just end of June 43, so still a year to go. No, more than almost 2 years to go, and we are already really unable to really keep our heads out of the water
10 Meter.
because of the aircrafts.
Hauptgeräusch, Handelsschiff.
Merchant ship.
70 Grad.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay, this is a fast
Wird
one,
erledigt, Herr
and we
Kaloin.
are still in the BF sector, so
5
nope,
Meter.
we'll continue.
Kurs setzen.
Equals
ich
only
kümmere mich
BE
darum.
sector is accounted for the main campaign. As soon as we reach this line, we'll try again to go decks of wash. Closing in. We see already the funnel smoke.
Kurs auf diese
Oh,
Koordinaten setzen.
it's really close. Okay, we'll stay submerged then. It's maybe a tanker, because it was really fast, or maybe some sea free or whatever. Let's check.
Funktelegramm
Ourselves.
gesendet.
Alright. 83. Let's just take periscope as high as we can. Let's go to the normal.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
7 meters
Herr
or
Kaloy,
whatever.
wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Handelsschiff. 70 Grad.
Alright, so the alarm wasn't raised. We are free to intervene. That's strange. To be honest.
Tanks anblasen.
5 Meter.
Dieselkompressor einschalten. Elektrokompressor einschalten. Letztpumpe
And it's a
einschalten.
freighter, so it's definitely not a
Wir
tanker.
sind aufgetaucht.
Okay, so we will see from the bridge. As I said, we are still in BF sector, so yeah, but it just it was very close. We are honestly over there, like we are in the middle of Atlantic, and we just bumped at some freighter. No, it's just the basic Explorer class. So maybe it's another one. Maybe the one we heard was a faster, I don't know. Let's get there. We will see the flag is probably Swiss one, like the red with some white center, so probably Swiss. We will see as soon as the captain will, yeah, recognize it. So I assume some one word name, some, like, I don't know, Gale or whatever. We'll see. Or Fortune or whatever. Spread it. Are we still on the interception
Kurs
course? Yes,
setzen.
we are. Looks a bit different, but okay. This was Explorer class, so let's just see how many tons this one has. So Explorer 2.8 thousand only. This is one of the lightweight Explorer. Saentis, okay. Saentis, whatever, Saentis. So one word name. Okay, we are almost there, so let's just stay here. Yeah. Let's stay on our course, probably. Yeah, let's stay.
Ruder mitschiffs.
Oh, maybe we can still go
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
a bit closer to their side. Yeah, exactly. So now stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
And we are going to investigate again. Scientists. So we need Horst, so Horst needs a coffee. Horst.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Ich erwarte
Coffee.
Ihre Befehle.
Easy, yeah. He's ready, so then me and then Anton. No replies. Somehow it works. Alright, so let's check the documents. This Port of Buenos Aires, which I think is plausible because they moved southwest. Medical supplies. Yeah, papers are alright, so just search the cargo. And confirm. You can already set our course to continue on our sector. To our sector, I mean. Okie dokie. Nothing unusual. Medical supplies. Alright. Meet the captain. And leave.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Everyone?
Folgen Sie mir.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Right, everyone. So, Swiss flag Saentis. This is our new blue dressed seaman, I mean sea wolf already. He is skilled for diving, so he is going to help with the speed of diving, which is very useful. Okay, map view, compression, let's continue. Even though if they will have fake papers or whatever, nothing will be really beneficial for us because this is BF, deep into BF sectors. We still have to do a lot to get BE, to the BE sectors, which are the first to be accounted for or accepted. Scientists, alright. So now they are gone. Somewhere there, 2 to 3. Let's jump to the... Oh.
Peilung 65 Grad.
Okay. 6 knots. So, Dex wash.
Vorfluten.
Anton on the bridge. 65 degrees. Let's have a look. So many aircrafts. They are quite well equipped. So, yeah. We have to be careful. Somewhere there. Nothing from the naked eye perspective. They may be already a convoy or a warships group. It's unusual, but it may be. That most likely it's an aircraft. As I said, like many times, trying to find aircraft through binoculars without knowing where exactly to look. Because we know it's there, but yeah, it's not visible on binoculars. Okay, Anton, it's up to you. I'm going inside. That's not my job.
Uns wurde von einem verbündeten
Oh,
Boot ein mögliches Ziel in
I
unserer
was
Nähe gemeldet.
scared that we already have an aircraft. Okay, so there is a message from you, 86. 86. Didn't they sing recently? 86, I don't remember. Convoy, BF. Eastern color. So this is already in BF and moving more east. So nope. And let's try to go surface fully.
Dieselkompressor einschalten. Elektrokompressor einschalten. Lenzpumpe einschalten.
Alright. So this was maybe an aircraft, maybe a ship. A warship, I mean.
Zielposition
Finally!
erreicht. Patrouillengebiet erreicht.
We are in a sector. We did manage this time around. 1304, as you can see, still.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Hydrophone check.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
So we have to sink optionally 7,000 tons in this, technically, now anywhere in the sectors, because this is just a standard
Auf
mission.
E-Motoren wechseln.
40 Meter.
It's quite a range. Let's do 75 there. somewhere like
Kurs
there.
setzen. Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Anyone?
Meter.
Probably no one.
Tanks anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Funkmesssignale geortet.
170.
Peilung
So we are
170
coming
Grad.
from this part.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind
It's either
aufgetaucht.
convoy coming from the north. Because no, we would have heard them already on the hydrophone. So I think this is an aircraft. Let's wash first. It's a night time, dark night. We will not get spotted. Why is he switching on the compressor? What for?
Dieselkompressor ausschalten.
That was strange. Okay, let's at least have a look. Okay, first maybe on our food situation. Compartments are all dry. Alright. Okay, we can reach the bridge, which is expected on this wind speed. Aircraft or the radar is behind it. So let me just use a quick time short update about it. So this moves quite fast, so I don't believe this is a ship. Because the radar contact moves quite fast. But nevertheless, we'll check if there is any smoke or something visible on the horizon. I think. Yeah. What's that? Okay, these are stars already. I was just moving around and I saw some dots. Alright, Anton, again, your part. I have no idea how to spot an aircraft. Alright. Let's surface.
Elektrokompressor einschalten. Dieselkompressor einschalten.
Zielposition erreicht.
Alright. Let's have a visual check, as we did on Type 2D in the Northern Sea. We do not see a thing.
Tauchen auf 50
Hydrophone
Meter.
check.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Aktuelle Tiefe 50 Meter.
Probably nothing. Most likely.
Tanks anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Oh,
Funkmesssignale geortet.
what's that? Aircraft.
Alarm! Flugzeuganflug und Peilung 50 Grad.
Okay, we've been spotted already.
Tiefe. Keine Panik. Konzentriert euch
Bulkheads, pump,
auf E-Motoren wechseln. Schneller, schneller, schneller.
attack periscope, no command station,
Lenzpumpe einschalten.
damage
Herr
control.
Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Okay, let's go to 15
Tauchen auf
to
15
disappear.
Meter.
This one can stay open. Alright, alright.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Currently we can assign only one at the command station. The last time we had 3 of them. This is a kind of a thing we try. Okay, now we can assign the second one.
Ich
Fine.
benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
At least 2.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
He's a skilled one, so it's better to have him
15 Meter.
there. But yeah, as I said last time we had 3, now we have 2 guys. Some voodoo magic. Okay, now we can have again 3 guys.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Horchraum besetzen.
Right, so we hopefully disappeared.
Schraubengeräusche, großer Konvoi.
Large convoy. Not
315
bad.
Grad.
Not bad at all. Let's note this one down. This is closing in. Alright.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
So there are
Wird
somewhere
erledigt, Herr
here
Kaloi.
and closing it. Almost okay. That's a really good one. Let's get there.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
In front of
setzen.
it, just 20
Betrachten
miles.
Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
That's, you know, aircraft force us to dive, so we will have an advantage. Okay, now we will go with Anton for the contact.
Standseerohr besetzen.
We'll go to 12 or to 11 already.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
Do we see them somewhere? The aircraft, I mean. Maybe now we can assign him to the input
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
depth steer stations. Okay, let's stop the direct orders. Let's do it again. He goes for depth steer
Alles klar,
stations.
ich werde mich darum kümmern.
The rest is technically alright on their own. Yep.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 20
Yeah,
Grad.
still there. Okay. So let's just to make sure we'll project the line a bit further there. And we get there.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Alarm beenden. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe.
Okay, let's
Boot für
open the
Rundblick
bulkheads.
eingesteuert.
Let's get to like 17 or 15 and then we switch to snorkel because we need air. Did they still go the same?
Kurs auf
Yes.
diese Koordinaten setzen.
Alright.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Snorkel out.
Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
And diesel.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Because we switched to electric before. Alright, so we'll have a convoy run again between 16 and 33 ships. The depth is, I guess,
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter
Ja.
Kiel 4.
many meters underneath. So we are already submerged, which should help us to not get spotted. But now we could be technically heard from
Kurs setzen.
this perspective. Okay, not an issue. Okay, so we have them there already. Now we should be able to see them quite close. Alright, am I on the periscope? No, he's on the periscope. Okay, I'm as well. We are sharing the periscope, so we see them there already. It's very quiet weather. Atlantic Ocean is really flat and it's a bright day. It's currently 3 o'clock, quarter past 3 p.m. Right, so we already see them, but I'm just worried, like, why this one moves there and this one moves there. Maybe it's a separate one. There is another one there. Another one there. Maybe they are changing course. Don't know yet. Okay, this is like a lot of miles still to go, but we are glad that we see them. We see them, they do not see us. Okay, I'm now next to my bed, so maybe it was just a dream. Yeah, looks like. Because Anton is on the periscope, not me. Alright, so yesterday I said that those in the port are T5s. I was mistaken, these are T1s. The T5s are here, with in the bow torpedo room. I'm tempted to surface to maybe have some understanding from the bridge, better than the periscope. Yeah, I wanted to check the weather, so it's just 5 knots wind speed. Still 7 miles to go. Think we can risk it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's stop direct orders and let's blow all ballast tanks.
Dieselkompressor einschalten. Elektrokompressor einschalten. Lenzpumpe einschalten.
His
Tiefe
strength for
5
discipline,
Meter.
well, they will be replaced by these blue guys if we get more sea wolves. Because we need to dive
Herr
fast,
Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
as you have seen, because of the aircrafts. Okay, let's get there to my platform. Binoculars. Okay, we see a bit more. Okay, so this looks like a column or 0 degrees. Yeah, so there is a warship somewhere directly in front of us. Can we? It's quite doable. Especially we'll open the periscope. Did they turn the... No. Did they manage to change course already? Let's adjust tiny bit, like... Let's do 340.
Kurs 2, 1, 8 Grad.
And let's observe their behavior. So we see one more there. So we see, what do we see? 3 columns of smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do not see. 11. Okay, couple. We still see a couple of them. 3 of them. But they probably changed course because they should be heading directly at us, and now they are not anymore. That's why I wanted to stay on the bridge, it's better visibility.
Alarm! Konvoi in Sicht! Peilung! 10 Grad!
12. So somewhere there is a corvette, we do not see 9, that's them. That's already a corvette based on some voodoo magic. They have really keen eyes. The crew. 28, somewhere there. Alright, so we will continue, we just switch to electric. But we'll continue full speed on electric. Not to generate any smoke, but still get the same speed as before. 9 and 12. 9. Okay, they are now like facing us. So did they change course again? Yes, they did. Let's get there.
Kurs 2, 3, 9 Grad.
Maybe like there
Kurs
already.
2, 4, 1 Grad.
7. 350. 350, there should be one there. So that's probably corvette. 346 that's as well, and then 7. Probably somewhere there. Alright, so now we should be facing there.
Kurs 2, 4,
So yeah, I want to get
Grad.
maybe in between those two columns. Maybe those two. We will see. It's a bright day attack. Let's get there now.
Kurs 2, 3, 9 Grad.
Still 3 corvettes, nothing more. Alright, let's start preparations. So torpedo 1, torpedo calculator, and he goes for a command station already.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Alright. So I'm the one on the bridge. And that's it. Maybe there will be 2 additional sailors because they have their duties there anyway. I do not see a thing, not even a mast. Somehow the crew know that there are 3 corvettes, not just ships, corvettes already. They are skilled, better than I am.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Alright, so as you can see... yeah, crazy DMND. Yeah, they analyzed the smoke, molecular content of the smoke from binoculars. Yeah. Okay, so... I wanted to say something, but now I'm lost. It looks a large one, so maybe there could be even a higher value ship, something like escort carrier or a cruiser. Anyway, I would like to get to the highest possible decoration, but this campaign is now focused on tons, just tonnage war, so we will not engage, hopefully, like willingly, maybe no warship, even though the escort carrier or a cruiser or even the battleship, maybe, but no, there will be no battleship inside. So I think, I mean inside the convoy, so I think we'll just focus on the freighters. Okay, so we are getting some masts already. Few, but still. And we do not even have like smoke reported or something, just 3 corvettes. And that's it. Because typically they also report smoke. At least a couple, like how many do we have? Is there something there? Nope. Okay, let's continue. You see some parts of the ships are already visible, so we will go Dexawash already. Maybe too early, but better early than sorry that we are spotted or something. Did we send? No, we did not send any message, or maybe I don't remember if we sent or not. That's the Liberty, which is that's the probably 3-5 something. What's that? That should be a destroyer, or no, it's another corvette. Right, so we have couple. No, this one I saw already. So this one is also corvette, probably 3, 4, 6. Yes. This one is 3-5. There is one more before 3-4-2. That's a corvette, that's a corvette. This we do not know yet. It's just a smoke. This one is corvette followed by the Liberty, which is perfect. This one is a Liberty directly, so we are think we are on the good position. If these are 5-6 Liberties, this will be very rewarding for our T5s. Alright, let's continue. Okay, do we see something more? Is this a freighter already? No. This one was detected. This one is not yet. That's maybe... There are two masts. Okay, now we should... No, why not? Okay, these preparations are... He should be on the calculator. Did I misclick one more time? Probably. Alright, what's on our right side? That's that may be a tanker, by the way. It's even better. So are we going... No, we are going between those two columns. Okay, we'll get there. And then we'll probably get to the... If these are tankers, then we'll definitely go for tankers. They should generate a lot of tons for us. And I don't remember the... Like, if all tankers can be sank by one T5. Probably not. The big one, the T2... I mean this one. Let me show you. So Dell class probably yes, with T5. All class I think 100%. And the T2 definitely not. I think they need one more torpedo, same like C3. Var class 100% as well. So this should work. They could spot us soon. And now we can send a message. Maybe we are detected by the message. This will be problematic, but still. Yeah, we are already detected by the message. Sometimes it happens, sometimes not. So now they will come here fast, so we will dive already. I wanted to fire like one torpedo left, one torpedo right before being detected, but we are already detected, so we can't do that anymore. So let's plant all ballast tanks and dive. Keep the... Okay, keep them open. Snorkel out. Pump situation. Dry. Alright. Let's not make any mistake and then we should be safely home soon.
wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
They will do a zigzag now approach. I mean the freighters. Oh, we are somehow too high. This is definitely already like everything is almost visible. So let's go to 10. This should work because the sea or the ocean is very calm. Okay, so we will focus in between those two, as you can see from this quite nice view. And then if these are tankers, we will switch them to right. Okay, so there is probably going to be a synchronous Wolfpack attack because we have a message from BDU, from the headquarters. Yeah, we will be coordinating a Wolfpack attack. I think in German it was Wolfsrudel, if you remember something. On a convoy. All nearby U-boats are called to travel to meeting coordinates. Convoy is expected to arrive there at June. If this is out of the this should be still in the sector, I mean PE sector. Okay, so we'll get there immediately, so we can already turn. It was very well prepared, but we will not do that because we want to get also some extra points from the Wolfpack attack.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
And let's open snorkel.
Verstanden, Kommandant. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
And we'll get there fast.
Herr Kaloy, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
It was well planned, but I wanted to send a message especially because of the Wolfpack attack. Oh, this is still BE. Yeah, yeah. It's even our sectors. Switch to diesel. Now we can, because they are already, we will be already detected based on the radio message. Let's ask Anton to go for a
Standseerohr besetzen.
periscope. He can go for damage control.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Improve
Alles
depth
klar,
to the station,
ich bin
that's
nicht
fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just leave. Hopefully not intercepted. Corvette shouldn't be able to run half 14. Yeah, we are getting away. No, we'll cross this line and then slow down.
Alarm beenden.
Yeah, even the alarm is cancelled. Right, slowing
Große Fahrt
down,
voraus.
stopping direct orders. 22111, alright. Let's get there.
Schraubengeräusche, großer Konvoi. Peilung 180 Grad.
Alright, so there is a storm already, so we can't go on the snorkel anymore, so we will surface.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10
And
Meter.
we'll do our typical turn. Something like this, alright.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Another message from the
Wir haben ein
headquarters.
Funktelegramm vom BDU erhalten.
Okay, that's strange. U951 has gone missing. It's predictable. Okay, so these are probably dead already, guys. Unfortunately. Ah, hi, Lagarovsky. So we will see where the U951 is. Okay, quite different. But we will engage convoy. Then we have to run there and then to La Rochelle. Convoy will continue this way, so getting there is technically already good escape route. So we will plan it this way. Oh, no yet. No. Let's first get into position. Okay, so we have still 8 or 9 hours. We can prepare.
Herr Kaloin, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich
Let's
darum.
stop. Snorkel we forgot to hide. Nine hours. We will not do anything. We'll just use the direct link there, but I want to check something. Water first. Okay, this bulkhead should remain closed. This we do not have to care. So we have still 20 decoys and everything else is fine. Alright. Okay, I want to switch off the gyro compass because we are stopped. We are not running diesel engines, so the batteries will be drained by the... Let me show you. By the consumption of the gyro compass. So there is a small... In 4 days, I know it's not into 9 hours, but still we will have less capacity than 100, and we do not need the gyro compass for the next 9 hours. Ah, that's very... that's very bad to hear, Lagarovsky. So how can we fix that? You shouldn't go to sleep. To bed. That's easy. Yeah, okay. So this we switch this one off. The pump is off. Let's wait 9 hours. I'm on the bridge already. I want to... maybe no, I will go to bed. Maybe we'll ask also the crew members to go to bed as well. Not the Olgarovsky, just the crew members. Okay, so I will go for rest. Who is most tired? Him, so he goes for rest as well, and him as well. He's already there. The remaining guys are fine. Yeah. Yeah, Central Europe. Okay, so we are in the convoy, very close by convoy. Okay, we already have a U-boat, so stop direct orders. And let's see what we see. Maybe from the map view. Yeah, okay, we are fine. So we could submerge already to get like the bearing of the convoy. Maybe let's do that from the... Okay, so where are you right now? Which time zone? Is it more to the east of Europe or more to the west of Europe? A bit... Okay, the weather is not as good as it was before. But we are almost as where we before. We were between those columns. So this is...
Convoy in Sicht. Peilung. Direkt voraus.
I think we are between those two.
Wir werden das gemeinsam
There are liberties there. Where is the U-boat? 127, so they're on our right side. So we will get... We'll get there. Somewhere there.
Kurs 2.
Can we stay Dexabosch?
Grad.
Let's see.
Vorfluten.
Eines unserer U-Boote hat soeben ein mögliches Ziel in
Okay, so someone is sending a message, U73. Several is British Morgan Square, BE664. Is it the one which we are... Sorry. Is it the one which we are currently going to intervene? 664. BE... No, it was there. 664. Not this, so this is already past. 5 ships. Just corvettes, as before. Yeah. So we are... Oh, I'm here. We are technically approaching them almost the same way as before, but we can't go up yet. So we'll already...
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
And Antonio are going for a command station.
Ich benötige Ihre Unterstützung.
Friedrich will maintain torpedoes. Felix on a computer. And we'll switch to electric.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Gyro compass is off. We can do silent run already. Yeah, why not? Okay, so where are we facing? Okay, maybe we were even better before. Was it? I think we were between those two, or? There is no column there. There was like a corvette, then some unknown smoke, and then a column of corvette and liberty. So maybe this column and this column. Let's get there in between. So somewhere there.
Kurs 2, 3,
Or maybe
5 Grad.
like there.
Kurs
Oops,
3,
there.
1, 1 Grad. Kurs 2, 3,
11 PM already. Okay, so 1 hour more, yeah. Right. Because I have 10 PM at my location in the Central Europe. But I live on, like, when you have the time zones, and there are time zones in Europe, which is the same time as in France or Germany or Spain. But I live a couple of kilometers from the edge of the time zone, so I'm the almost most east part of the same time zone as the Europe. If I will be a couple of kilometers more to the east, then I will be already plus 1 hour, like you are. So I think it was between those two. So let's get there. We are on electric. Let's go full speed for now. I just want to see where exactly is who. if we are facing the same liberties around. And Corvette is not Corvette. Okay, Corvette is in front, so Corvette is there, which is fine because I think it was the Corvette and the Liberty is there. I don't remember those three, by the way. I remember Corvette, then something, but maybe this was already in. What's that? That's another Corvette. Okay, we'll see. I will take also 2 guys to see sailors with me. Okay, and did he maintain the torpedo? No, so let's start maintaining them. If these are liberties, this will be like a hit, like torpedo, and 1 hit with T5, and then tonnage counted for. So let's just not die today, yeah? Because we should do wonders with T5s as we wrote. Lagarovsky, but it could still be dangerous to survive. If there are corvettes in front, I expect destroyers in the rear of the convoy. That's why we're attacking from this position. From the front. Okay. Let's get there and we will see. I want to see Liberty classes. Not. Okay, now it's fine. Freighter 5 degrees. So this one was already reported as a freighter, but I do not see if it's a Liberty or not yet. This is how it's done when you play on the higher difficulty with not stabilized periscope. So that's currently what we see.
Kurs 238 Grad.
Not much. Let's continue. Torpedo 3. Let's open snorkel, but okay, we are on electric, so just to get air in, not to get already low quality of air because of the approach. That's a Liberty, so maybe this is the same as before. Okay, so we played on the Type 9 on this new DLC. We got purple eyes, we got this problem with the centralization of the periscope. And also the noise dampening is not working there, and overall it's technically more problematic because now in the 1943 June, end of June, we need a really good U-boat, and we were only able to unlock Type A, 9A. So it was really like weak compared to what we have, like a lot weaker than what we have. Yeah, this is exactly the same position. So Corvette, Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. So we decided to use the old version again of the game, and we are back on Type 7C. That's it. No magic. I tried. I really was hoping that there will be no purple eyes because of the it was quite okay in the port by doing all the resupplying and all the stuff around. But especially decentralization, this is like a must. It's very unstable. Where are they? They are there, alright. That's a Corvette, we know from the previous encounter. That's another Corvette, yes. So I will, that's another 3, 4, 5, that's a freighter. Okay, so that's a freighter, that's probably a Liberty or the small one. Now I'm not decided yet, maybe it's a small one. It's very hard to tell. So with Type 9, I do expect that they will get really, you know, the deal breaker as crazy DMND heard yesterday, there is no Christmas tree on Type 9. It's a bigger, better, wider, and there is no Christmas tree slot for that. So, nope, we can't. No, definitely not. Now I remember why we decided to switch back.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Okay, do not get detected. We'll slow down already. Because the Corvette is the leading one, and there are probably maybe more. You do not see them yet. So, but there are Liberty or a tank. What's that, by the way? Let's try to. That's a freighter. Okay, so that's most likely Liberty. Let's punch this one in. From the look of it, no, it may be also. No, it's at Liberty. It's Liberty. Because there are like these towers behind. I don't remember if the Liberty has something like that. But I think it's Liberty because of the white cranes. So if they will fix the Type 9 and like the whole game, purple eyes, most importantly for me, because if I walk around the U-boat from first perspective, this is another Liberty. If these are just Liberties, then we are like really going to have happy times. Hopefully. That's a Corvette. So if they will fix that, like the base game, and then do the DLC right, so Type 9 will really feel more capable for the distance, that you have a lot of things you can load inside and carry with you, so more space in the storage area and stuff like that. And maybe they will have to figure out, from my perspective, the ammunition is now like, we have a different, like 3 or 4 different calibers already, including, like, I mean, you have this aft gun, which has, I don't remember, millimeters. Then you have the main one, which is 10 point something centimeters or 100 something millimeters. On this one we have 88 millimeters, and you know, so there are a lot of things, and they should not really consume the same amount of space in the like storage area or in the deck gun directly. So smaller caliber should have more shells, larger less shells, and so on. So I think they should really make it feel correct. And I think, I'm not sure if it was you, Crazy TMND, or the... Who said it? I don't remember who said it. But I think there was a difference, a real physical difference between Type 9A and C. So the radio room was next to the... opposite the hydrophone room. So not next to each other, like we have on Type 7 and Type 9 currently. But they were really opposite to each other. And then there was like more space for the officers' beds. And by the way, also here, yeah, I still have time. So this should be fixed also on the Type 7. If we have physically in the U-boat 6 officers' bunk beds, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then all 6 of them should sleep at the same time. Like, no issue at all. And maybe we can have even like higher number of officers in the U-boat. They should really do that. Because why we have only 4 sleeping in parallel when we have 6 really prepared beds? Yeah, this is the 7th one for me. So, you know, this is even visually done. On Type 9, the bigger one, there are only 4 beds, so this is more logical. But as I said, on Type 9C, the orientation or the equipment inside was differently done. Or you know, it was different layout of the U-boat, and there were more beds for the officers, so more of them can sleep, and technically more of them can be on the U-boat aboard. That's a freighter. Could be Liberty as well, but we do not know yet. Not sure yet. Corvette. This one will probably let pass because this is way too much away from the convoy. But you see, this is just one Corvette, and then you have Liberties on these columns, then Liberties on these columns. That's maybe not Liberty, or is it? Probably it is. Oh, I'm a bit puzzled because of these columns and so on. I mean towers. Okay, so there is like a 310. It's another warship small group, so somewhere behind the convoy. Already detected them. So yeah, I would love to enjoy the Type 9 DLC, but not yet. And also, technically, we played the whole war campaign from beginning till now on the Type. I mean, on the old version, and there is no external storage for torpedo, so everything we load is already able to be fired. So switching now to Type 9, or even to Type 7 on this new version, we will lose some torpedoes from what we had. It's more realistic, I take it, but we are already used to have these torpedoes, so we will have to start again. Maybe, as I said, maybe in the year 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, when everything is stable, well done, polished, maybe even new DLC is out. It may be Type 14 or whatever, or maybe even Type 1. This will be even lovely to see Type 1, because I think, okay, I don't know how hard it is to really make a new type of U-boat into the game. I mean, the model itself, it's probably easy, but then to make it functional for everyone, for like sailors and your officers and so on. Where is Type 7? 151, so these are still behind, and Type 7, this is only one. Okay, so we have 2 Type 7s here. So I think this would be really good to have like all kinds of U-boats that you can select any, which was available at the Second World War on the German stuff, and maybe also like this U-boat combines, so that there will be also enemy U-boats, enemy submarines. It's also quite fine to have these enemies, new kind of enemies. Okay, even now, as I said, Type 9, fine, but it has to be well done. Especially Purple Eyes. This is like, they address it at least once. I definitely read it in one of the patch notes that the Purple Eyes should be out, but there were all the crew members with purple eyes except at least 2 by name I remember, Anton and Paul Poland. Both were somehow miraculously still humans, but the remaining of the crew was alienated, or how to say it, with purple eyes. So yeah, for me it's a deal breaker. And also, as I said, these limited capabilities of Type. This was really strange, because in this late game I should be able to unlock any Type 9 coming from Type 7 C41 already, not just Type 9A, the most weak one. Alright, so this will be our first target, probably this one. It's definitely Liberty now, we can double confirm. Technically we can punch the data in. The convoy speed, do we get this information, or no, we just found it by... No, we do not know the speed yet, because we found the convoy when we were forced to dive because of the aircraft, and now we just moved back a bit because of the synchronized Wolfpack attack, which was 1 U-boat. Not much synchronization happened. This one I'm still not decided what kind of ship this is, what kind of freighter. Okay, so this one there, can we look? Yeah, this one is Liberty as well. Let's do one more notch down. We are even breaching or approaching, or how it's said in English, fully from the water.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
So we will have to go to 10, or maybe 9. For now 9. It's 2 meters deeper than standard periscope, because standard periscope is probably 7, so we are at 9 already. This one, it's probably C3 behind, so it's not a Liberty anymore, from the look of it. But since we dived, we do not see them. We dived deeper. Okay, that's another Liberty very close over there. I think that's Liberty. with the cranes and stuff. I think yes.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Not sure of this one. Probably Liberty. Yeah, we already said it's Liberty, so let's keep it. This one is Liberty as well. Yes, we know already. This one is probably Corvette. Yeah, it's a Corvette. Okay, so we have a couple of Corvettes. So how many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Corvettes. And then we have probably destroyers behind. This will be challenging when they reach us. Because the water is quite... The original location when we encountered them was much better situation. Still at daytime. It's even... Now it's like 1 PM. Just before 1 PM. 12:51. So before it was a bit better time. Bit better weather or much better weather. Okay. We are here. So we have now another additional objective. This is like sink ships in the convoy, so 3,000 tons. So any of the Liberty will do. Also, this one will be an optional objective for the main mission, and then we just continue to get as many tons down as possible. That's the plan. Where's the Corvette? There. Can they see us? I think yes, because we are breaching or broaching. I will have to improve my English, but I think this is going to allow them to see us. Uh, 10.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
I do like this slow approach. Everything's quiet, everything is easy until you get there, and there are hedgehogs flying over you, depth charges, everyone is searching for you, sonar is pinging, and you know. But this slow approach, this is really the phase which I do like. Slowly prepare, decide how to approach them, not to rush anything, and then execute what you planned. Or what I planned, I mean. We'll execute what we planned. So the Corvette is there. They still can spot us and can also... maybe with the wind speed, the wind also generates some background noise. So I think we just have to care about the periscope. And maybe the, like radar and other... by the way, let's lower the periscope. And let's see if what's going above the water. Okay, probably nothing. Radar is here. So this one is all the time underwater, looks like. Yeah, so this one is not getting out. And this is the tallest structure we have. Every snorkel. Oh! We forgot about that. That's good that I checked that. Okay. For a brief moment it was visible. So probably have to go one more meter down. Okay, so now we are without air inlet. Okay, but it wasn't like as bad with the radar. So they are there. Corvette. And as soon as they pass, we should already fire some torpedoes. We will definitely start with T5s. I wanted to fire like straight one, but if we are going to encounter Liberties in the front or the first, then we will definitely use T5s. As many as we can hit. So this one is to our right. This Liberty. Oh! Is this a Liberty? Because it's only 5.6 tons. This is definitely not a Liberty. So from these towers behind, then it's probably just Liberty Oh, not Liberty. Empire Tower. They looked similar. But it's probably just them. I don't remember that they have so wide cranes on the tower. But the tonnage now matches better what we see. So there is one corvette there as well. This one, they cannot see us. Like, most likely not at all. Okay, he's doing already torpedo 4. That's also not Liberty.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Liberty behind them. Yep. This is, you see this Liberty there. Where was it? No, this is Corvette, but Liberty is 7,000 tons, so this is normal Liberty. This one you do not see yet, but this is Liberty. Another 7,000. This one we do not know yet. This one is also not Liberty from the look of it. It's something. This is only 4,000. This is probably also Empire Explorer. From the look of it, let's do it like that. Okay, so I was hoping more Liberties, but now we are getting closer and we see, okay, it's not true anymore. Definitely we'll fire probably on all of them. And this one is probably C3 already, which we do not like. Yeah, this is C3, we know the look already. 7,700. Something. Type 7 154, so they are still behind us. They are still somewhere there. Hopefully they have no problems. Corvette, where's the Corvette? Oh, no, this is the further one, and one closer to us is going to improve depth steer stations to help with the broaching, especially now when the Corvette is close. And it feels a bit more stable. A tiny bit. And a bit more deeper. Because when he's at the station, then also the whole U-boat is like half a meter below or something. Half a meter lower, not below. Okay, so hope we will get there soon. We are that slow ahead. In a quiet mode, with the blue light. Everything maintained, everyone ready. That's all we can do. At the moment. But it should start really soon. Let's try to figure out the Corvette type. We are at 10, so we will remain at 10. I saw hooks, I think. So it's ALS class most likely. Can we see them again? Yes. Definitely ALS class. So the distance then to them would be around like roughly like this, 2.5 kilometers. Still some distance to go. So now we looked at them, so we could even go deeper, like completely below, I don't know, 20 meters or something. And then just go slowly until they reach our angle, perpendicular angle to our left, so 270. degrees outside, and then we can get to the convoy. Type 7C is still 155 now. We should be careful with the T-5s not to hit our Type 7C, and we do not know how far they are from us. They just keep the bearing, but not we do not know the distance. We do not see them, so we can't measure them. But I assume all the corvettes are equipped with hedgehogs already. So no fun, no joke. Even though it's an IELTS class, it's a slow one, but still they can kill us like in instants. If we fire at the corvette, they will not get any benefit out of it. I'll just alert everyone. And this is like, we have to sink tons. Just tons. As many tons as we can. Do we see ups? Do we see any tanker? Nope. Nope, tankers. So a couple of not identified freighters. We already have some Liberties, Empire Tower, another group of freighters, Empire Explorer, C3 and IS class. Alright. It's very hard to see something in this weather. A tiny time compression. Let's speed it up a bit because it's taking ages. Type 7C 156, so like almost all the time there. 156, do we see them by chance? 6 over there. 156. 156 still. No, we are not picking them up, so they shouldn't be so close. .8 kilometers.
Entfernung zum Ziel 1,852 Meter.
We don't have to maintain. We will start reloading soon, so they will be spent and then already maintained by loading. This is always what I do. I do not just load the torpedo, I maintain and then load when we are in the middle of the fight. Somehow it's still fast enough, especially after we have all these bonuses like fast torpedo reloading or whatever. I think the torpedo was from the Norwegian campaign, yeah? There was this torpedo, the veteran of the torpedo crisis, I think, is both our mechanics. They are like way too slow. Maybe they are moving like that slow
5 Meter.
ahead as well.
5 Meter. 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 5
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 1,336 Meter.
And as you can see in the list, the third from the top is the destroyer. So there is for now one destroyer in the convoy. Not more for now, which is not bad. You can get rid of it by T5 and then just run and snorkel around, and Corvette should just never catch us. Okay, there was a one random ping, so the operator probably haven't recognized us yet. We'll go to 11. I think we are getting dangerously
10 Meter.
close. And Friedrich on the depth station, so he should help us with that. Okay, now we will see almost nothing. We are one meter more deep. And also, like Rochelle was thinking, if we are dead, if we die in the campaign, or if we finish the game successful till end of the war, maybe we'll switch to Type 9 DLC and just play it on the very easy difficulty just to get some fun, but yeah, that's not my style. I do really prefer to play as hard as we can. But still, because when you are playing from the third perspective, you are not bothered with the purple eyes and so on. So yeah, that was an option, but I think I will more switch to this destroyer, Uboat Hunter. Nah, it's impossible to see them. And we do not see any liberty at all. Just have to get the convoy, Corvette behind us. Okay, we lost eyes on the because we are lowered, so we barely see. So we do not know where the Type 7C is, but we already have a name: Salt Lake Park at 8 degrees. So there should be one ship quite close, 8 degrees, somewhere there. This is unknown one, no. So there's Salt Lake Park. That's the small class, I think, small type. We have to stay undetected. We can't detect anyone as well, on the other hand. I think it wasn't the Liberty. Maybe Empire Tower. Okay, so the Isles class is there at 320 already. We are getting way too close for my liking, but that's how we are set at the moment. $310. They are just here. When we try to measure distance, if we are lucky enough to see them. You know, for me, I do use T5s exclusively, I would say. We have 4 T1s just to finish, because what we learned during this gameplay is that the T5s, even fired from like 400 meters at the damaged C3, can still turn away and hit, I don't know, destroyer or corvette moving around somewhere, yeah. Because the range is still 6.5 kilometers, by the way, so it can go around. So we have 4 T1s. There are like 2 use cases for that. I have 2 loaded already in the tubes, because when we will be... Imagine that we are in the convoy situation like now, yeah? We are in the front of the convoy, there is no one else, just us, and we pass the front escorts like this one, what we are trying to do at the moment. So then we can fire 1 T1, like if they are not yet alerted, we can fire 1 T1 on the left and 1 T1 on the right, as we did, I think, once or twice on the whole game, not much. But that's the... we are prepared to do that. So to start initially attack with 2 torpedoes, 1 straight left, 1 straight right, to hit 2 ships at the same time, or roughly the same time. Because the T1s is also an option to change the speed, so we can fire first slow torpedo on the one target, then remeasure the other target and make it a bit faster torpedo, so they should hit it at the same time. That's theory. They are loaded, so we are prepared. But now, for example, if we will find Liberties in the front, makes no sense to fire T1s, because Liberties are 1 T5, 1 down, so we will already start with T5s. And also we keep them, if there is a damaged C3 or damaged tanker or whatever, and it needs 1 more push, so that's why we have T1s. But the rest, 8 of them are T5s. So we have 8 T5s in the bow and 2 T5s in the stern, so this is 10. And then 4 more for T1s type in the bow. (11). So the one with the name is at 11 degrees. So this is the small one, Salt Lake Park. I think it's a small one, it's a British one. Somewhere there, Salt Lake Park. I'm not going to look at them because I want to still keep the Isles class corvette locked, so we can center anytime. And this is, as I said, this is, you see, we are currently looking somewhere else. We are looking at 11 degrees. This Isles class is currently at 281. So just clicking this or pressing the C button, we are immediately taken to our locked target, and this does not work on the type on this new game version. Yeah, so I don't know why it's broken so heavily. It was really reliably working here. No issues at all, never ever. The periscope and UZO and binoculars and everything is always centered. They're already reaching 270, so we are next to each other, perpendicular to each other. Oh no, this is parallel to each other. Oh yeah, we are parallel to each other, but both looking at 270. We on the left, okay, they are looking, no, both we are looking at 270 because we are passing from the port sides at each other, yeah. So we are on the parallel course. Okay, so this centralization is really crucial, especially when, as I said, when you play from this perspective, from the captain's view. It's impossible to like not have this functional always, and especially when it's like partly functional, so it centers somewhere but not on your target. Maybe then it's confusing. It was a really bad experience. It's like essentials, yeah. It's nothing special, nothing new. It's just, it was working 100%. So why they make it not working again? Made it broken again. So somewhere there should be this Salt Lake Park, already 13 degrees. So they're moving closer to us. Yeah, that's a small one. Now we are similar to Empire Explorer, yeah. I do not want to open fire at them because there should be one Liberty somewhere. Where is the Liberty? Liberty 45, notice is on the right, so Liberty 342. This is probably way further away. 350, this is even more away. Now let's go 1 meter higher. The Corvette is still close, they can still see us, but I have to see.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
Maybe we will regret this change of the height, but they are somewhere here, very close. But I want to know what to do. If we fire T5, we can very easily hit them instead of the Salt Lake Park, which is somewhere. Okay, now we see a bit better. That's even a Bell class because the towers are short. That's probably just a Bell class. So the one Liberty is there. The game looks nicer, I mean the weather and also the waves and so on, it looks really nicer. This new version I did enjoy the sunset twice, almost identical on the stream. It's not published, but it's on the YouTube. I did make a video like revisiting the DLC. But it was shortened because yeah, there was nothing more to say. Okay, so this is a C3. Do we need to maintain torpedoes already? Let's punch the data in. This is a Bell class, unfortunately, even the smaller one. As you see, the tower has these towers quite higher than the chimney at the stern, and the Bell class has something there behind the bridge or this steamer, and it's quite short. And I think those are there, the short ones, so that's recognized as a Bell class. Velocity, I would say 5, because they are really
Aktualisieren.
on a slow approach.
Gegnerfahrt 5 Knoten. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 4, 8. Bug rechts. Aktualisieren. Entfernung 1.
Alright,
1,
so
7,
yeah, everything is
Meter.
maintained. Corvette, 260, 250 already. Okay, 240 already. Fine. Let's move away from them. So now we are getting ready. Salt Lake Park, 4.5 thousand. From the old Liberties we saw, currently there are only 3 confirmed by me. So maybe we'll fire T5 with them as well. But we should get the speeds first, their speed first, because when we measured their... we should have measured the Corvette, by the way. Okay, we forgot, because now every ship, even warships or escorts, are still running the same speed. When they were parallel to us, we should really measure them. I forgot, my bad. But I think we can maybe go 1 meter higher. Not lower, not deeper, but higher. I can't even see the Corvette anymore. Where is it? Miles class 222. So still left. Right, so these are quite behind. So let's do 9 meters.
Tauchen auf
Oh,
10
there.
Meter.
Now we see them. Friedrich is still supposed to help us not broach the surface, and we are still 2 meters below the original periscope depth. This could work. This one was Liberty. Sorry, this one was Tower with these longer towers, but this one is just a Bell, and this one is 5.6 tons, 1,000 tons. Some basic. So these are just like the 1 column or 1 row of basic Empire guys. Empire Tower, Empire. Let's mark this one as Empire Bell. 4.5 thousand. The last one, probably Tower. Probably Tower. Yeah. For now, Tower. Again, just 4.2. That's a Liberty, which was at 40 something, now it's 50 something. That's a Corvette, and that's it. So there is one Liberty and just a couple of small ships. Here we have C3, C3 again. What about them? Corvette. That's another C3. So we'll probably not fire at these small ones, most likely. And we have two Liberties there, and this is another small one. This is Empire Bell as well. Just a small tower there. So Empire Bell, 4.3 thousand. So we have to focus on C3s and Liberties. That's all what we have to do. Because we have not unlimited torpedoes. So we'll get somewhere... that's another C3, by the way. What's that? That's another C3. This one is Liberty. We already know the name. Standard cassette. Oh, that's a destroyer. Okay, so destroyer is there. Do we see only one destroyer for now? Yes, for now, yes. That's another Liberty. Let's measure there. No, let's measure Salt Lake Park. This one. Velocity. We are not yet stopped, but we can start measurement already. Are they stationary? Because we stopped and they do not move. What about the smoke? Do we see any smoke? Any smoke somewhere? This button, yeah. I want to see the smoke from the side. We do not see any smoke. So are they stationary? Can we hear them? No. So that's why it took so long. Because they do not move. We were only like getting it at them from that slow ahead. So sometimes I'm not sure if this is a glitch or a brilliant idea of the main leader of the enemy warships. I don't know how it's called, his position. Escort officer, whatever. Because now, even when we fire T5, nothing will hit, like automatically, I mean. So let's get to this Liberty and maybe try to wake them up. This is maybe not the best. If we will go to this Liberty, maybe it's a better idea. Because we'll get better angle, and this is still in front of them, so we can return there to finish them off. But there are two of them. Okay, let's go for the one on the right side. Okay, that was an unexpected situation. So velocity is currently 0. We can't measure them. We don't have to. We know it's 0. Okay, so let's get there, where the Corvette is. Because we will still adjust it later. That's strange. That's really strange. Have you encountered the already stationary convoy, like we have now, or not yet? No. We could kill the C3s first. Because they are stationary now, and we can just fire one T1 at them, and don't bother with Because when they move, if we, let's imagine, we'll damage the Liberty and the whole convoy will start to move. Then we'll have a hard time to hit C3s. Because we'll need 2 torpedoes. But if we start with C3 and they will move, then for the Liberty we can just fire 1 T5 and that's it. Let's do that. So which one is the first one? The first one is there, so we'll get there.
Kurs 240 Grad.
But we have to still go slow and quiet because there are still some warships. We already were pinged. Pink. Is the pink regular or irregular? We were pink. We were pinged. Probably pinged. It sounds better. So we were pinged once already by their sonar. Okay. So they are stationary. Okay. Do we have any freighter which is not recognized? No. I think we did all. All on the list. C3 corvette destroyer. Corvettes are okay, easy. We don't have to care about them. Destroyers further away. Empire Tower, Empire Bell, C3 Corvette, okay, Liberty, okay. That's already named. Corvette, C3 Liberty, C3 Corvette, okay, fine. Empire Heaven and Empire... Okay, Empire Heaven is 29. 29. It's behind it, so that's the Salt Lake Park, it's the Empire Bell, and behind is the Empire Tower, which is not detectable yet. What about the mouse click? Empire Heaven. Empire Tower, yeah. You know, we had a slow approach, we prepared everything, and now everything is broken. And we have to plan everything again. Let's get there faster. Hopefully we won't get detected by this Salt Lake Park guys. We are doing our best to not get anything except the periscope above. Yeah, they are not moving because otherwise they'll be already here. Do we hear them? No sound at all. Everything is super quiet. It's a coast convoy. Maybe there are no people alive in the convoy. Maybe they are all dead. There was a deadly virus and spread across because of it was like a air spread virus. And we are currently safe because we are closed in the pressured environment without even getting any air from the outside. It's an apocalyptic convoy. Winfred L. Smith. This is our first guy. What's that behind them? It's a C3. Okay. A couple of C3s there. What's that? This one is the... What's that? Corvette. 19 ships still. I'm wondering what the other captain of the Type 7C will do. Troy's dock, probably. Because he did not fire as well. Anything. Because there is no alarm, nothing, no fire, no nothing. We can't go fast because we can, especially now, if they are stationary, so there is no noise. No noise. So our noise is then more audible. That's probably everyone can understand. Salt Lake Park we're already behind, quite behind. The Corvette's there. That's the Empire Bell, okay. as soon as we open snorkel, we are dead because of the virus. So no, let's not do that. That's a lovely shot. It's almost 90 degrees. We could technically hit them by accident with the T1. It's very tempting to try our luck. Oh, this is like 3 kilometers, so would be. Nope. No. Don't be foolish. We are not so precise with the standard types. Do we see something more? This one was identified. Yes, it was. What's there? That's the destroyer. Yeah, that's the destroyer. Do we see the type? 2 masts. 1 chimney visible. Nope, not yet. That's the Liberty. There should be 1 Liberty next to us, yeah. This one is maybe more tempting, because this is already very close to 90 degrees. No. We said, oh, nope. No, don't change the plan. The plan is to start with C3 at least 1. And if they are on a move, then we will fire from behind T5s at those 2. And maybe on the destroyer as well. And then we should be safe. Yeah. No. William... Winfred L. Smith. Okay. Do we hear them? Not a sound. Nothing. They have to be dead. But if the crew died, all the crew members on all the ships are dead, then why they stopped? If they died at the same time, no, they could not stop at the same time. Maybe they stopped before they died. Crazy ideas. Late Saturday night. We have already Sunday, yeah, Lagarovsky. I have 11 p.m, so we have already midnight. Where are they? They are here. Do we hear them? No, we do not see any smoke. So this is velocity 0. Angle on bow. This will be quite challenging to really do right. I'm not good at that. But maybe if we will do the other stuff I said, yeah. Did someone said it already, or was it me? Because I was going to say like this relative course. We are looking at them, and are they moving this angle from what we can see from here? Are they heading this direction? Probably not. Maybe like more like that, or. Let's set it.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 5, 8 rechts. Aktualisieren.
Impact angle would be
4, 1 Meter.
120 degrees. No, it's recalculated. But still 113. Do we hear anything? Nothing. So, again, is this around there? Let's even stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Let's assume this is right there. I should have learned these torpedo calculators. Oh, nothing is maintained. So you have to go to 10 meters to not get spotted. And as soon as we are at 10 meters, we will re-maintain the torpedoes. What's the angle? Taking so long today. Because they do not move, we can't fire T5s.
Ich benötige hier etwas
It's
Unterstützung.
not what I planned.
Ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Not at all. Okay, the angle on bow is really perfect, almost 90. Let's continue a tiny inch more.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Herr Kaloin, wir wurden entdeckt.
Okay, now we've been spotted.
Zeit, unseren Mut zu testen, Männer.
Let's stop. So they are raising the alarm. And are they going to move now? If yes, then we fire T5 and we are done. Not even destroyer, nothing, no one is moving. At least at the moment, yeah. Let's see the destroyer. Are they? No, this is C3.
Zu Befehl, Herr Kommandant.
Where is the destroyer, by the way? Behind. Now let's see if they are moving. Let's stop. We are stopped. So now we have more of them are raising alarm. But not a sound yet. It's strange. So there are at least some alive crew members. They are not all dead. But they are not moving. Why are you not moving? They ran out of coal. Or I think they ran on coal. Yeah, not coil, coal. They run on coal, but not everyone at the same time. So I have no explanation for that. In the middle of the Atlantic, there is nothing really happening here.
Kurs 307 Grad.
The most important thing is the destroyer, to check if this one moving. No, it's not. Any noise? No. No propellers, nothing. I don't understand. But that's fine.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
We'll try to bring all the C3s down, if possible. With T1s, we have 41s, so 4 C3s should sink. Ghost Convoy, exactly. But they are at least raising alarm. Winfred Elsmith, yeah, that's correct. We are trying to turn at them. We will get to the 90 degrees soon enough. And when we just fire directly under the chimney, hopefully directly. Let's also
Kleine Fahrt zurück.
reverse a bit
Kurs 334 Grad.
to get it more. These movements I do not really like. I'm not good at that. I think we should go first forward.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Kurs
Yeah, and then we
320
should reverse.
Grad.
I think that's how it's done. If you want to really align your U-boat
Torpedo Rohr 3
correctly.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Okay, so now we should go back because we are already behind them.
Herr Kaloin, feindliche Schiffe machen
And
sich
now
gefechtsbereit.
forward again.
Keine Panik. Konzentriert euch auf eure Aufgaben.
And we should go
Torpedo Rohr
there.
4 gewartet.
Kurs 323 Grad.
We're almost there with 0 degrees, so let's go one more
Kleine
back.
Fahrt zurück.
Now we are almost perfectly
Kurs
aligned.
327
Almost.
Grad. Kurs 325 Grad. Kurs
Alright, let's stop.
325 Grad.
Any noise? Alright, why? That's fine. That's completely fine. Okay, so angle on bow is 89. 89.4. Fine.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
It's not 90 yet.
Lage 8,
It's almost,
9.
but
Bug rechts.
let's do it like this. 89. If it's below 250, then we will reverse a bit more. Something like this. Okay, 224, so
Schussunterlagen
small
aktualisieren.
until we have 250.
Entfernung 225
Something like this.
Meter.
Stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
If they burn and the destroyer does not move, then I have no idea what's going on. Like zero idea.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel
T1.
2 Meter. Rohr 1 bewässern.
Let's fire exactly there, under the steamer.
Rohr 1 bewässert. Los! 40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
And let's load another one.
30 Sekunden.
T1.
Herr Kaloin.
20 Sekunden.
T1. Yep. Hopefully we will cause fire.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. Fehlschuss.
Yeah, now I know. I know why, and it's unfortunate I did that correctly. Because we have the torpedo set at
Rohr
8
2
meters from
bewässern.
the last convoy. This should be reset, by the way, all the time. It's strange. Okay, our bad. So we'll fire this T1.
Rohr 4
So we lost one T1
bewässern.
because we fired too low. We could technically fire it magnetic, by the way, and too low.
Rohr 4 bewässert.
Or should we fire and cause explosion with the fire on deck? Let's try one Let's try one magnetic. Let's try there.
Los! 40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
Yep.
30
It
Sekunden.
wasn't on magnetic, so that's why
20
it just went
Sekunden.
below under the keel.
Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Feindliches Schiff getroffen.
That's better.
Feuer an Deck.
It's also fire on
Schwere
deck.
Schäden.
Alright, so we lost one torpedo. That's a corvette. Is anyone moving now? No one. That's completely strange. Let's get to... There's a destroyer there, so we will not get there so fast. Let's get at them. So we turn there, somewhere there.
Herr Kaloin. Feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit.
Das wird nicht einfach, aber wir haben schon Schlimmeres überstanden. Lasst uns ruhig bleiben. Kurs 262 Grad.
Do we hear them? I don't know yet. There is a smoke at least there. But there is no smoke from the freighter, so probably not. Maybe some corvettes are...
Kommandant, wir wurden von Estig geortet.
Maybe some corvettes are already on the move. What about the destroyer? Do we see them? Nope. There, behind the last one. No, we do not hear anything. It's really strange. Okay, magnetic pistol is technically fired below the... So you fire a torpedo below the keel. And the magnetic pistol will technically explode from below. So it will hit them from below. So most of the time they can... This, like, I think it's the most serious damage you can do from below. Because it can even, like, break into half quite easily. That's why... Okay, but we, as I said, we forgot to set the depth for the torpedoes correctly. So the first one was just like, unfortunately, even though it maybe will go like under them as well, so yeah, that's unfortunate. We either should have changed it to 3 meters or switch to magnetic, and then it will be already hit. Are they moving, corvettes? Are you moving? Because there is a smoke on top of you. Are you moving? Yes. Yes, they move. We hear them on this side, and this is the bow. Yes. Alright, so we have to be careful, because they are already on the hunt. What's that? That's C3, okay. 0 for now. Francis Vigo.
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
Lovely. So we should finish the optional objective. This one seems to be also on the move. And so let's slow down.
Ich kümmere mich darum.
So this should finish, I mean, the convoy objective and the optional objective for the campaign, but we have to sink more tons. That's the full objective. This one, there is no smoke, so they are still stationary. So freighters do not move. So we have only 2 more T1s. Yeah, one is already loaded, so let's load the other one. Because if we fire T5 and there are on the move, we won't hit freighters, will always hit the corvettes or destroyers. So that's bad. That's bad that we missed. We should have hit at least 2. Yes, there are some propellers around already on the move. Okay. We are going to base there and then turn 90 at Francis Vigo. Yeah, these are definitely on the move. Them as well. Maybe slow, but still. And the corvette also there is returning from the front of the convoy. They are there. Can we Als class? Yeah, it's them. And there is one more. All right. Is destroyer on the move? Destroyer doesn't seem to be on the move because there is no smoke at all. And the type? Tribal or EF? Let's do EF for now. Because we see those hooks at the back and the rail is going slightly lowered. So I think it's them, because the tribal has only 1. No, tribal has 2, but I think the rails go deeper. And there are no hooks. Yeah, so it was EF class. So corvette is almost at us. And they have definitely hedgehogs. Like 100%. Let's get already somewhere in between, somewhere there.
Kurs 261 Grad.
It's unlucky. And firing T5s now, as I said, will only bring warships down, which makes no sense. If I knew, we will be loaded with T1s only. If we knew. But we are not seers to know such a things. So this way 1 down with 2 torpedoes, 1 miss, 1 hit. Burning lovely. Yeah. Couple of propellers, but that's all. Just corvettes. Just corvettes. How many corvettes do we have? 1, 2, 3. Sweetbriar is probably the same also. 4, 5. If we manage to hit all the, and maybe start with as well 6. Okay, so everything is now gone. All the objectives are fulfilled. Mission completed, yes. So if we will fire at all corvettes, all the T5s, and we will have also get rid of the Seafreeze by some miracle, then we can maybe surface and use a deck gun. And machine guns another means, because on the small ones the machine gun will do miracles. We will just ignite the crates and burn them down. Tempting. But we don't have enough torpedoes for that. Maybe if we wouldn't miss, maybe that would be a different tune, because there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not C3. So we have 4 C3s, but a lot of corvettes and 1 destroyer still. Right, they are close. 11.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
They're just here. They're already getting behind us to 60. Where's our Francis? Over there. Alright. It was close, but we did manage. Quietly, slowly, below. Okay, I was like thinking there is a smoke, but it's just like a drop of the on the periscope. Do we hear them moving? Now hard to say. What about Francis? No smoke, so probably no move. Probably. Taking ages. Stationary convoy. And we are loaded with just T5s almost. 2 more T1s left. Lot of corvettes, 5 or 6, 1 destroyer. We have 8, 10, we have 10 T5s. So we could technically bring down all the warships. And maybe also have some spare on the C3s. Not sure if the Liberty will fire back, because C3s definitely fire back. But I think we never tried Liberty. They are so eager to return fire from their guns. Because if yes, then we are done. We should not. We can't do that. Let's go to 10 again, or maybe to 9 again.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter. Aktualisieren. Entfernung 6, 7, 3 Meter.
And the strange thing is the destroyer is not on the move. Did the first ship? Yes, it sank. Yeah. On the second attempt. But if it got fire, if it caught fire all the time, the C3 will sink. Like almost 100%. Is this one closer to 90 degrees than the other one? But they are also further away. No, let's go one by one. There are 1, 2, 3. No, this is a small one. So 1, 2, 3. Where was the one? I don't know. Maybe we can manage, as I said. We can kill all the warships and then try to surface and finish them off with the deck gun, if we are lucky enough. This will take ages to do, to execute properly. Like a really long time. All the preparations and everything. Calculations. And then also getting ready for the deck gun and other stuff, and then firing from the deck gun. And trying to get enemy freighters to burn.
Kurs 313 Grad. Kurs 324 Grad. Kurs 327 Grad. Kurs 328 Grad. Kurs 327 Grad. Kurs 326 Grad.
Let's see where the corvettes went while we were positioning ourselves. They are there, 2 of them. 4 of them. 5 of them. Oh. Alright, so the angle is again 89. 89.
Aktualisieren.
The distance.
Gegnerlage 8, 9, rechts.
Now we fire the impact torpedo, not the magnetic one. Or
Schussunterlagen
should we fire
aktualisieren.
magnetic one?
Entfernung zum Ziel
8
3,
meters
2,
lies to
3
magnetic.
Meter.
Rohr 1 bewässern.
Felix on the calculator. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. We will fire there.
Los!
8 meters
40
magnetic.
Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Hopefully everything goes right.
30 Sekunden.
Wie lautet Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloi?
Now we have to load only T5s. We do not have so many
20
T1s.
Sekunden bis Einschlag. Treffer.
No fire.
Schwere Schäden.
It's just but it was a magnetic one, so we will see if this was good enough. Let's approach. Let's approach them
Kurs
almost behind us.
9 Grad.
Henry Sibley. Henry H. Sibley. Alright, let's get there.
Kurs
And it has to
1,
sink.
4,
I do
9
not
Grad.
have more torpedoes to spare on the C3 behind us.
Alles klar. Ich werde mich darum
Oh, in front of us still. We are just standing away. At least they should evacuate. That's good enough. We can come back with the deck gun, hopefully.
Herr Kaloi, feindliche Schiffe geben Alarm.
Keine Panik. Konzentriert euch auf eure Aufgaben.
They may have hedgehogs, we have to remember. And maybe start firing T5s at them, as I said. Let's try. I don't know. I don't know what will be the outcome. Let's try. Let's try to fire at this one. This is the closest one. Flower class. Velocity, I don't know, 7 for now.
Schussunterlagen
Angle on bow.
aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit
Somewhere
7
there.
Knoten. Winkel 8, 4. Bug links. Entfernung zum
E5.
Ziel 9, 4, 5 Meter.
Rohr 2 bewässern.
Rohr 2 bewässert.
Los!
We'll hopefully hit something. Okay, they are leaning quite right. fine. Sweetbriar. Oh, it's the corvette. Starboard. Oh! Why are you firing at us with a deck gun? Are we so tall? Let's do 9.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
Alright, that was unexpected.
Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
Did they fire? They fire. At us.
30 Sekunden.
It looks like they fired at us. Alright. Why are we not going
20 Sekunden. Tauchen auf
deeper?
10 Meter.
Ah, we can even send the messages. They know we are here.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Them or them, we will see who is going to be hit.
Fehlschuss.
Noise 139. So somewhere there. They should hit. They should be hit soon.
Torpedoversager.
Ah, now it's getting more complicated. No, it wasn't that. Okay, destroyer is on the move already. Okay, let's go from the rear. Let's get there.
Kurs 2, 2, 1 Grad.
It wasn't Liberty who fired, this was a C3. Lagarovsky, so C3's fire we know. But we do not know why we were so high above the water that they could fire at us. See, these guns are positioned at us. These are not even machine guns, I think these are like the small caliber from the Type 9. Okay, so they're evacuating, this fine. But we lost one torpedo, one more torpedo. That's really not going well, this convoy. Unfortunately. Where's the destroyer? Destroyer's there. It's EF class 100%. 2 chimneys, hooks, rails, everything. I know why it was a dot. It was like still from the side, and it was a dot. Friedrich. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 8, 10 more torpedoes. And how many ships should we sink with them, or at least evacuate? Let's count. 1 corvette, 1 EF class, 3 corvettes, Friedbriar, corvette, C3, SS Sirius, Vigo. It's already 8. We have 10. Another corvette. And few more C3s, so we do not have enough. We already do not have enough. I don't know what to do. Because if we fire T5, it will definitely go for a moving target, not for stationary ones. No problem, Lagarovsky. Not a problem at all. C3s are with the tall cranes. These are like very distinguished from the rest because the cranes are very, like a lot of them, but very, very tall. And if we look at the Liberty, which was somewhere, where was it? Somewhere there. They have not so many and they're like very wide. So this is like big difference between the cranes on this is really wide, few, and on the C3 like here have like many of them and tall. Let's get there. This is a very nice angle.
Kurs 1, 3, 4.
You can just fire the last T1 there. Then we can get to the last ship in the... Oh, there are 2 more. If we manage to get away from the corvettes and the destroyer by some miracle, and we'll be like alone with the C3 or alone with the Liberty or something, maybe the T5 will go straight. Sometimes it will. There was a game. Someone told me already. There was this Silent Hunter old game, U-boat game, or submarine game, and there was a T5 torpedo, which like what we have. It was homing torpedo, so self-navigating, but this thing was possible to be switched off. Unfortunately, it's not. In reality, it was. I checked it on the history channel. The T5s were able to fire. There were like 2 or 3 modes there, but in this game it's always homing, so it cannot go. We cannot deactivate it, which would be really like perfect in this situation what we have now. Because if we would deactivate the homing version of the T5, then they are just redundant ones. That's exactly what we would like to have now.
Kurs 126 Grad.
This one is a DAS, quite fast. I think it's the 5th decoy. So we should still have 15 more. And you know, these are evacuated, so this is good enough if we can surface later on and finish them off with the deck gun. If we can't, then it's maybe not like completely bad, because we used 1 torpedo and they are just evacuated, not sinking yet. I should have paid attention to the first one. Maybe from the first one we missed, I'm like making mistakes after mistakes. Not every day is the perfect. That's what we learn. What we will learn today. But hopefully we'll survive, because these mistakes are
Kurs 122
making me a bit nervous. Let's hope we will not make more mistakes. Do we still have, by the way, 1 T1, at least 1, please? 1, 0. Oops. There. So this velocity is 0. Henry Sibley. Angle on bow, just behind 90, so something like there. 95 maybe.
Aktualisieren. Winkel 9, 5. Bug links. Entfernung 1, 4.
T5, T5, T5. Okay, we have 1 T1. Fine. Very fine. They're not sinking. So you currently had only 1 ship down, I think. The first one which we burned. That's it. 1 ship. That's unfortunate.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Oh, there is a destroyer coming at us as well. Forester. Was hoping that they will get on a move. Like the whole Convoy, not just the warships. So next time, when they are not yet on the move, we will have to fire 1 T5 first, because when there is no one on the move, then the T5 will go straight. So if we will fire on the first target the T5 initially, then we could maybe already have 4 more T1s for stationary target around the moving targets. That's... we are learning by doing. They will not sink. It was a magnetic charge from the below, but I think it was too. I don't know. It should sink, but it doesn't look like. I destroyed already here. And they all have hedgehogs. We have to remember that. Why are you facing us? You should be moving away from us. Okay, maybe we'll die. Let's hope not, but I'm not saying that we are going to survive this. I'm doing mistakes after mistakes. Maybe we should stop now. Stop the stream. Let's do that. We will stop the stream now. Do not make any more mistakes. And then hopefully tomorrow I will be fresh as well as I can be. So yeah, let's do that. Thank you very much. We'll try to find someone who is going to be raided. But I won't continue. It's too dangerous for me at the moment.